Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is KG Live with another film review. Reviewing the Maestro here. Forrest Gump meets the Pianist. But after just finishing and watching it, it is kind of like Forrest Gump because it goes through decades of the Maestro's life. But instead of the Pianist, it's more like Mr. Holland's Opus. So it's like Forrest Gump meets Mr. Holland's Opus. And I really have no idea who the Maestro is. Apparently he's a real guy. At the end of the movie, they show a live filming of him, conducting. And it's trending right now on Google what is real and what is fictitious of the movie. Beautifully shot movie. Not only it's shot, most of the colored scenes are shot in like a blue hue, so it's like not only is the movie very depressing and will give you the blues, but it literally is very blue. Like every scene here, you see both of these are two different scenes here that I cut and snipped. So I mean, but it is the hues of the every scene is a very blue, which is pretty cool. It gives it a kind of a unique vibe to the whole movie. Um, Interesting movie. Uh, Basically it's a closeted gay music conductor who marries this woman, and they have a family, but yet he has tons of uh, boy toys, I guess, or I don't know what the male word for mistress is, but he had a bunch of boyfriends on the side. And the movie, though, itself was interesting, and the way that they shot the film was interesting. Um, get a scene here. So that's him conducting. So his wife's kind of like his number one, his biggest fan, but yet he kind of ignores her and goes on and parties with all these guys. So he's kind of become the not even he's like, oh, and she gets cancer and passes away, and so then he's like, oh man, I had a good thing there, she was good, but then it was like when she was alive, she wasn't on the top list of his importance behind his music and all of his boyfriends. But this is how the movie starts. It's black and white, so that was pretty cool. And then it switches to color. Uh, and it's when they meet each other at a party. And then here, the movie is just, this is to me was the funniest scene in the movie, and but yet even though it's the funniest scene in the movie, it's still incredibly depressing, which makes it kind of funny still. But still, it's just the movie's just so depressing. Like even the funny scenes are sad and depressing. So I mean, the movie fluctuates from the Maestro's family living in. He's become incredibly wealthy over the decades. The movie goes the decades of their life from that black and white, I guess, from I'm not sure when that time period was, like in the 40s or 50s, to on up until the early 90s of his life. So in that way, it is kind of like Forrest Gump, as he progresses through the decades. And then they play music from the time period to kind of let what decade it is. But here's this scene from the movie, and this is in the 70s. But the family transitions from their $1 million mansion in the countryside to their $1 million, penthouse condo in New York City. So this is the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade, and they're having some argument here about either her having cancer or him cheating on her with a bunch of different guys, and but yet they're having an argument on Thanksgiving, and yet here comes Snoopy, the parade float, and they're living right there on. I don't know what street that is in New York City, but they're so damn wealthy that, they could eat turkey and pumpkin pie and watch the Thanksgiving Day parade balloons float by. So, I mean, the guy, the movie's incredibly sad, like, oh, woe is me, but, this guy had it made, and I don't know. But apparently this is the movie that people are talking about is going to win movie of the year, and it was an interesting film. It's definitely something different. I don't know, like, if anybody else is like me, that I'm just sick and tired of superhero movies, just burnt out. So I mean, it's something different. And there's not a lot of cursing, or it's not very graphic. So I'm not sure exactly what it's rated, but it's not, it's definitely adult themed, but it's not very graphic or a lot of language or violent or anything like that. But yeah, like right now it's trending almost, what's it say here? On Google Trends, Leonard Bernstein, the main character, it's 200,000 searches today. It's like, what's fact and what's fiction in Maestro. So it'll be kind of interesting to check that out. And so yeah, check out the Maestro. All right, YouTube. Please like and subscribe. All right, KG Live. Peace.